What's up, everybody? Mr. Dr. Roboto Man here, and tonight is Sunday night on Core. So we're going to be jumping into the Core gaming system, doing a little bit of creating, a little bit of game design, game development, lack thereof. I do what I can, try my best. So thanks for joining me. Um, I want to introduce you to my two new friends. I got Mr. Roboto Man and Dr. Roboto Man. So it's Mr. Dr. Roboto Man. I did that wrong because it's weird pointing over your same shoulder when you think about a mirror. But yeah, I got this guy over here to kind of block off the unsightly bathroom door in the background. So hopefully a little less distracting. Um, Let me know in chat if you recognize this guy, if you know who he is, or comments below if you're watching on YouTube. That's easier to point. All right, so like I dropped in my joining me, the first thing I want to do jumping into Core is let's go ahead and switch over to Streaming Core. Oh no, oh no. OBS froze on me. That's weird. I can see the mouse moving. It's always something, man. Why did OBS just lock up on me? There it goes. Wow, that was weird. No. I don't know. My computer's. I could see it on the stream on my phone. It's fine, but my computer on screen is like lagging like crazy. That's weird. Maybe I got too many windows open. Let me drop this one. Close that one down. Don't need Discord open. Do need that open. Do need that open. And we do want Core open. Okay. So, yeah, that was weird for me. It wasn't so weird on stream, but it was weird for me. So yeah, Academy Essentials, Core Academy Essentials. So yeah, they put together a whole. I think they've been working on them for a while, but just a list of like community content modules. I guess that's what you'd call them, modules. Pre-coded things to work for your games. So easy to use drag and drop things that, if you're not a programmer, you're probably not going to understand how to do it. And that's the cool thing about Core is being a community that has this community content for things like that. You don't have to do everything yourself. You don't have to worry about, I don't understand this. I don't know how to do this. You know, um, I'm a programmer, but I don't know how to do environment. There's environment stuff in here. I'm a, artist, but I don't know how to program. There's program stuff in here. So um, I'm just bantering while that. I think they're loaded. I already loaded earlier, so it came up pretty quick this time. So yeah. So if you go into community content, and if I spell this right, because I did it wrong last time, put in Core Academy, Core Academy, And then, yeah, I'm going to switch to newest. So filter by newest. And you get a whole list of this stuff. Let's see. Oh, well, my ugly head is covering most of it. the first row. Um, but we got things like VIP teleporter, chat rewards, camera orbit, animation, weapon spawner, weapon switcher, NFT searcher, triggerable UI, VIP entrance. I'm not going to go through all of them because there's like 40 of them. It's a whole lot. A lot of them have to do with NFTs too. Still not that familiar with NFTs. I don't have any NFTs. I haven't found any that I can afford, for one. Uh, and I'm not super familiar with them, but it's cool that their core is bringing the NFT community into an environment where you can actually use them instead of just having a picture in your wallet on your computer that you share with essentially nobody. So Core is making it so you can actually take your NFTs and do stuff with them. For my purposes at the moment, I already found a few cool things. So I did go ahead and download about 40 of them. And I did want to kind of go through some of them for, I don't know, we'll try to see how long, but maybe 30 minutes. 30, yeah, 30, 45 minutes or to the hour. I'm I'm probably going to go a little bit longer this evening to work on the build. But for this, I wanted to just at least showcase some of the stuff. So the first thing that's cool for us, is it race timer tutorial? These are all in alphabetical order, so that threw me off. Whereas these are not, so it was one of the last things on here. Race timer tutorial, okay. Because this is essentially what I'm gonna need, I think. Unless this is a, oh no. This might not be. Okay. So this is the track to begin the race timer advanced Lua tutorial on course. Oh, well, maybe because you are going to be racing to the finish line. But it might not be exactly what I'm needing. So let's just drag it. Okay. Let's go to race timer tutorial. I'm trying to grab it from there. Grab it here, drop it in, and bam, we got a racetrack on here. Now, of course, we're probably going to need to start our spawn point. I'm assuming this is the start and this is the finish. Well, let's see how it does right out of the box. If I hit play, is it going to start me at the beginning? No. So, yeah, I need to get some background noise. It's kind of dead air. So, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to play around with it too much. This might be what I need, ground fence, because I'm probably going to have to like actually dig into, well, this is a race timer to, oh, okay. This is probably just the track. Race timer tutorial track. Race timer tutorial, okay. So so with the Core Academy, I'm not sure if they have it on the, I don't know if I want to open up. Okay, so Core Academy, essentially you can go to coregames.com and they have an academy, which is like what I was doing the boss fight thing. and they have tutorials. So like all of these things are pieces of that cosmetic system tutorial. Here's the boss fight tutorial. So all the pieces that you would need for these tutorials. So this is probably just this track and not all the game information that you need for it. All the logic, all the game logic. This is going to be just the track. Drop to floor. Oops. See if that drops me here. Okay. So then, yeah, so you're going to have to write logic for a trigger to actually start the race. But that's okay. So the next thing I was looking at is this one, the race timer tutorial. Race timer leaderboard. So race timer leaderboard. Because even though it doesn't have the logic here, I know that it has it in the tutorial. So I just need to follow the tutorial. Or I was thinking about ripping the system from the racing game. There's in one of the racing templates, there's like a drag racing thing, or even the races. Because what we need is, you know, multiple flags, multiple zones that we're going to be going through as we race around our track on the drone racer. Man, yeah, see, like I said, it's already 10 minutes in here and I didn't even get to a lot of this stuff. Okay, let's see. Back here. So, one of the other things that I know that I'll probably be interested in using is this main menu. This is cool. Like every game should have something like this. It makes it more like a game and not just, a lot of games on like Roblox and Core, because of the way they're made and designed, you just kind of jump into a game. Let's see, this is called main menu, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So main menu, let's drag and drop that in. Added a copy of template main menu. Now let's see if that has the logic. Okay, so when you start out, instead of being just dropped into the game, you have a main menu with options. So you can go to play the game, look at the leaderboards, adjust settings, help, credits. That's really cool for, and you can change all this. You can essentially change all the UI. So bam, it drops you right in whenever you get in there. So I'm sure they make it easy too. Main menu, buttons, client, audio, so UI controller, visibility. So yeah, let's see, visibility would say on. Nope. Let's see, UI container. I should know how to do this. Force on. Opacity. Okay. So yeah, now we can do stuff like change our background. Change our menu. Okay. So it's got tiled wallpaper. I should move this down a little bit so we can see, but I don't even know. Let's just, well, fly, get out of here. Oh, let's change it to a ball. So now your background is a ball. It's not very good for, actual game, but there's a lot of different stuff in here. I mean, you can really dig into BGM gradient and mess with the color schemes of that. So, you know, just really making it what you want it to be. And same with, let's see, panels. The panels should be leaderboards, header, text. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing that. I don't know if its opacity is down to anyway, yeah, I could do a whole tutorial dealing with that. I'm not going to get into it tonight, but play with it. Point is, you just really need to be able to get in here and know that a lot of stuff is going to be set to, let's see, force off, so that you don't see it right away, but whenever you hit play, then you'll see it. If it's on all the time, then you can't create because, it's covering the whole thing. You don't want that. You can't build around this if it's visible. So you have to have it on force off, and then the logic in the script, which is probably under the server. Yeah, so main menu server, this script is going to have all the logic attached to it. Oh, release notes, shut up. So yeah. Oh, that's part of it. Anyway. That is that. So, which is pretty cool. It is cool to have, a start menu. The other thing that's kind of cool, but I guess if you're, let's see, I don't know how you would do both of them, but if you're not doing a main menu, the other thing that was kind of cool is, let's see, it was a rotate camera orbit. So the camera orbit animation, I keep wanting to drag it from here. So drop the camera orbit animation. Now that just blacked the whole thing out. Which, oh no, how am I supposed to see? If you just hit this little eye even, we'll turn that off so you can work. But it will still work in game. So that's basically what it's going to do. So it's finding center to your game, giving you a logo, and you could probably slow this down too pretty easily. The rotate speed and the camera, you can adjust the camera angle. You could probably even fix the point to a different point. So that's a little bit dizzying. It's spinning like that, but that's a pretty cool start too. So if you got it like up here and it's kind of just rotating around your map, it makes it a little more polished too. So then, when you're ready, you can hit spacebar, nice fade into your game. That's pretty cool. And that's not like that's not something I would be able to build. So it's really cool having, yeah, camera orbit animation binding. So yeah, again, it would be something that you really need to dig into. But probably, I mean, they make this stuff pretty clean, so you don't have to dig into it that much to get speed and orbit center, all that sort of stuff. Orbit center, yeah. Oh, why the transition dur? Okay, that's it. So that's pretty cool too. All right. So I think that was all the stuff that I would need for my game. But we got stuff like VIP teleporter, so you can have a VIP area. VIP teleporter component allows creators to set up teleporters that check if a player is a VIP. So, you know, if they're paying currency or something to have a be able to be in a VIP zone, it's going to have logic connected to that you can probably, you know, easily use to jump your players, just those who pay for a VIP zone. Chat rewards. Chat rewards gives players a reward if they type a certain phrase into the chat. So, you know, if you're doing like on your Discord and giving away coins or currency or you know, a special item to just people who are on your Discord who are playing your game, then you can, you know, give them this chat phrase. They can type it into the chat menu and bam, they get their reward. That's really cool. And yeah, again, it's just, these are just like ease of life things that, you know, they built because a lot of people ask for this kind of stuff, or a lot of people are struggling trying to make it themselves. So weapon spawner, weapon switcher, NFT searcher. This does NFT searcher is a component that allows users and token ID using the UI text entry box component. Other users should see the most recent successful NFT searched for. Yeah, and then places to get more information about that. Hopefully I'm not dropping because Triggerable UI. Those are good to use. I don't know why these aren't coming. Maybe I didn't let them all. Let's see, Triggerable UI. There's quite a few things in there, but let's just say, let's just drop a potion shop in the middle of the track. Oh, okay, he's like this. So easy setup. Where's the trigger? Oh, okay. You gotta drop the trigger in there, dummy. Alright, move it over so that the player can interact with the trigger. So that's why it's important to use the readmes, which is cool that they drop these readmes too. So if you're getting in here, you don't really have to dig into, you know, like I was saying, you don't really have to go in here and just dig in and try to figure it out. If I go to race timer tutorial, let's see, race timer leaderboard tutorial. Well, that's a bad example because it probably needs a goes along with the tutorial. I think that those two were made before they dropped all these new ones. So let's see, RST Triggerable UI. You do have a README. should open. If not, just drop it in here. Bam, and there you go. Then you got your README logic. Setup, how to use, events, example usage, all that good stuff. But it looked like just drop the trigger in front, and then that should make it work. Bam. F, open shop, select one. Which one do you want? A red potion. And then of course you'd need you'd need a red potion to give to your player. And that would go along with, okay, we got VIP entrance. There was another one here. I like this one, NFT random cosmetics. So a lot of NFT stuff too. NFT shareable links, NFT display attributes, talking heads. This is kind of cool. I probably need to set it up, but resource display, player list. This, okay, player list will probably need in our game. Player list. Drop that in there. That actually shows your little bit of UI. And then bam. Up on the top, I don't know if it'll show it there. Up in the top left corner, it's got my name all smashed together because they didn't compensate for long names. But that's easily adjustable too. But that'll give you so that it'll drop down your player list. List of players in your game. Okay, let's see. We got a cool little bounce pad, a free cam. I'm not sure what this component is part of. The free cam component is useful for taking screenshots, video from a live public game. The component is lightweight, easy to use, and comes with some useful features that make it easy to take capture. So I'm not. That would be interesting to play around with to understand how that works. To do like it said, like if you're looking for, I keep looking over at my phone instead of at the camera. Like I'm talking to you over there. Because I have to use that. I watch it for monitoring. So yeah, free cam. So sprint, we worked on that before. I had to write it myself. So let's see, project sprint. That's what you need for a race, right? I was thinking about adding something like that in the game for boosts. But yeah, hold shift to sprint, and then you got your stamina bar down there. Let's see. What was I looking at? Okay, there was a basic shop, player health bar. This is always important. Player health bar. I mean, if you're making any kind of game, where the players are going to be doing damage. I don't know if it will show up right away. Yeah, so it's got your player health bar down. Same spot as your stamina. So, I mean, of course you can move this stuff wherever you want. With a little bit of programming knowledge, you can take that off the window and put it above your player's head. You just got to attach it to the player and make it not a UI, which I forget exactly how to do that, but Not a readme on that, but not too much logic to take a player health bar and make it above the head. But you can always use it, same thing in like a corner, clean it up with a picture and stuff like that. So, teleporter that just teleports you around. Healing buff goes good with the player health bar. World markers, that's an interesting one that I might use. Let's see, world markers. I don't know. I probably have to do multiple. You're gonna put a marker? Okay, yeah. So it's got a marker on me. If I do 4 players, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Been a while since I tested anything with 4 players. And we are getting in the 30-minute marker. Yeah, it takes it. It's trying to load up 4 instances, so it does take a little longer, even when there's not that much going on. We'll see which one pops up first. Usually it should be the first one first. Yeah, loading top left corner. Oh man, I'm really worried. I better be careful. I'm really pushing the power on this laptop. Trying to make it do 4 local instances and stream. Okay. We'll try to make this guy run over here. Oh, looks like one of them dropped. This one dropped. Okay, anyway, I can use him anyway. Was it just marking myself? It's not marking him? What is this guy in the ground? What are you doing over there, dude? You didn't move with this? There's a couple of different guys over there. That's weird. I don't know where these guys came from. But, yeah, I thought I was going to do a player marker so you can see where. I mean, what do you need it pointing at you for, right? Or is it pointing at them? It's just because it. No, it's pointing at me. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I totally expected it. So, I'm not sure. Like I said, these were freshly released, so I'm not sure if it's just not doing what it needs to do. Oh, cancel. Okay. I should have closed all the instances. All right. So world markers, shared pickups, save resources. These are nice because this is just dropping coins, kind of what I already did. Um, let's see, shared pickups. Where's it gonna drop them at? Here. Ah, piling everything. And then, yeah, that's probably going to go along with the resources. So, server, client, shared pickup server, client. I don't know if you'd need to. Yeah, you probably need to copy the whole thing. And oh no, stop. I don't want to do that again. One player, editor. We just check things in the editor, it's faster. So yeah. And they're respawning. It's doing the eating sound effect. Okay, and then so shared pickups going along with that is going to be save resources. Now probably have to turn on. I don't know if it would automatically turn it on or not, but let's see, yeah. Because you have to go to this gameplay settings, and let's see, gameplay settings, game settings, whoops, tick enable player storage. That should take care of it. Yep, and then you can go doot doot doot. Oh, but no UI associated with it, huh? But that's gonna remember. It's gonna remember how many of these that I picked up, so that if I went out of the game and back in, but of course it helps to have a UI attached with it. So maybe a comment I could leave on there that it would be good to have the UI go along with the resource pickup, shared pickup, a local UI, NFT image display, player show shadow. Now I never even noticed that as a thing. So if you jump, no shadow. I mean, I'm pretty sure shadows are enabled. Why you would want that? Maybe for easier obbies. But let's see. Um, player health, player list, player shadow. Drop player shadow in here. Now we got a little shadow. Yeah, I guess that would help if you're trying to see where you're gonna land on a little spot. You're like trying to land on just the right spot. I need to land right on top of this fence. I guess. Anyway, that's kind of a cool little thing. Man, why didn't I see damageable health bar? Yeah, like I said, okay, I'm already getting like 40 minutes into it. This looked cool. Escape room course. Player, we did that. Player indicator, damageable health bar. That's for NPCs or the damageable health bar component will show a health bar for objects that can take damage and die. For example, the damageable objects in core content. This component can be added as a child and will look for the damageable object above it. So things like damageable crates or NPC characters who are built off of damageable NFT axes. Screenshot, huh? This look cool. This, I don't know what that is, but that looks cool. The DNA generator is a tool that can be used to generate content based on traits from NFTs. It can load in a specific NFT, display a random NFT from a collection, and can also be used to build your own NFT by outputting the trait type and trait value to the event log for you to easily use on OpenSea. By creating the individual art assets and populating trait tables, you can generate content easily. A big benefit of this method of generation is the fast iteration of time. Yeah, interesting. Don't really understand it. NFT loot drop, NFT picture. Now what? I'm in the perks tutorial. I missed what I was looking for with the buy your thing, because I'm pretty, well, I thought it had a, oh, maybe that was one of the tutorials. Resource display, free cam, sprint, player health, teleporter, world market or markers. Oh yeah, inventory data table. So yeah, buy your health bar and it goes into your inventory. So assets to use when following along with the tutorial on docs for creating inventories and data tables. Okay, so I'm gonna do just a quick be right back so I can cut this and edit it for YouTube. And then, whoa, what did I do? Where did I go? And then yeah, we'll get into where'd I go? We'll get into the game I'm working on, the drone. Brain fart. Drone racing and building the world out a little more detailed in that. So BRB.